In the air to right, and he did it again!
Welcome back to the Lefties 2 broadcast, and today we are tackling the question, is batting your worst batter leadoff actually beneficial? Let's break this down real quick, really scientifically. All right, we got the really bad batters. We typically put them in the end of the lineup if we have them in at all, usually for defensive purposes. And when we do, they usually have bad batting averages, or low batting averages. But the idea is that during the game, in the beginning, we're usually not as nerfed, right? So usually a lot of our first, second, third, fourth, fifth hitters can hit home runs. They get on base. So the idea is, can we actually lift the averages up of our worst batters by putting them leadoff? Either second or third, but this video is all about leadoff. So here are some parameters and some variables that we can't control. Again, if it's a real person or a bot, right, we can't control that. We can't obviously control my inability to hit sometimes, because as a human being, I might miss some. We're going to take 10 at-bats from each rare, common, epic, and legendary player. Let's get a little small sample size, not a huge one, but a small one. Right? So it's just 10 straight games. We're not going to watch all the games, just the at-bats. And we're going to go over and see what their actual average is, right? After, that is small sample size, right? So let's see. So we'll look at their actual average currently with me and then see if it actually even was beneficial. All right? So as you guys can see from the thumbnail, it's not really a mystery who we went with, but I'll explain it. So, of course, for the common, we went with Hanzo. 171 contact, 159 power, and 181 speed. The only other player, well, there's two, at least that has this stat, 171, 159, but Phoenix's speed is 209, so a little bit more beneficial. And then Rama, right, 165 contact, which is lower than both Phoenix and Hanzo when he's maxed out, and then 162 power, which actually is a little higher than both Hanzo, at 162, and then the power speed is 200. But I have him at level 12, so it's not really a fair fight when everyone else is level 13, because all of the pitchers I faced are level 13 as well. So we went with Hanzo for this experiment here. All right, so let's go check out Hanzo and see how well he does. Okay, so bat number 1 for Hanzo. And a little glitchy, but let's make it happen. Goes up. Strike 1. Okay, so again, 10 at-bats. Again, you don't typically want to bat these guys lead off, but we're here doing this for science and the fact that, the world class rankings can get a little boring at times, so changing the lineup a little bit kind of keeps the adrenaline alive. And okay, we're 1-0. 1 for 1 with Hanzo. And at bat number 2 coming up. And it's grounder out. So we're at 1-2. And bat number 3 at 500, 1 for 2 so far. So that'd be pretty good overall if it's a 2-game sample size. And here we go, 2 for 3. Here we go, bat number 4 coming up. All right, so we're 2 for 3 so far in 3 at-bats. The 4th at-bat with Hanzo, trying to see if he's reliable, and grounds out again. So we're 2 for 4, 500. Let's go to the 5th at-bat. And here we go. We got against Jay this time. So again, definitely different pitchers can affect my ability overall. But, it happens. It does happen. All right, strike 1. So this is the 5th at-bat, like I mentioned before, if you're keeping track at home. And we're getting a little blooper. 3 for 5. We're at 600. That's good. All right. 3 for 5. Now we got Mueller coming up in the 6th at-bat. So again, a different look. Sometimes that fireball can get kind of annoying. There's one of them, but it's a ball, so that's a good eye by me. And next, another fireball. Okay, great. Can they make it 3 fireballs in a row? All right, nope. Okay, 0-2 count. Follow this up. Another fireball. Man, okay, 2-2 count. This is the 6th at bat. So far, we're 3 for 5. Fireball again, strikeout. Wow, could have swung at that. Maybe I got a dribbler. So 3 for 6, 500 still. 7th at bats against Ada. I think this is, what is he, 8-3, 8-6? I think it's the glove or Udon. I'm not really sure, but. Okay, 3 for 6, 7th at bat coming up. Strike 2. Swinging through that one. Not ideal. And lays off. Good eye, good eye. Tried to get you chasing. Try to get us chasing here. And do we get another little pop-up again. 4 for 7. Okay, so far above 500. That's good. All right, going to the 8th at bat. Got a Fernandez here. Oh, fantastic. Batting average up to 400. That's kind of the Mendoza line for me, even though it's actually 200. But 4 for 7. Oh, it's a strike. I hate that pitch. It's like it just kind of rolls inside. Not typically what I want to see there. All right, swinging at that. Strike 2. Not what you want. And grounds out. Again, that's my error. So we're 4 for 8. All right, bat number 9 coming up. 4 for 8 so far, 500. Again, my leadoff batter with Jack is 480, so, he's under 500, but a lot of power. Obviously, Hanzo is not going to get you that power, obviously, majority of the time. So, here we go. Up the middle, we're 4 for 9. Okay, last at bats, and we get the luck of the draw, J-Ho here. And again, these were 10 straight at bats. Right? Not edited, just 10 straight games with Hanzo at leadoff. All right, lays off a bit. Bombs away. J-Ho's a terrible pitcher. 5 for 10. Amazing. All right, 4 singles in that 1 home run. 500 for a leadoff hitter. Not bad. Let's go to Joe. All right, next we are up here for rare, right? So we went with Joe. 165 contact and 162 power. Speed, not really an effect, but we did take a look at some other ones just to kind of compare. 159 contact, 168 power, and 178 speed, which is not good. But that ability to hit a first pitch, or even without any, if it's a ball, but getting him an extra 30 power when there's no strikes, that kind of canceled them out because that's a pretty solid bonus, right? Because we're not bunting either with the fast players as well, but just straight up hits or regular at bats. So we're not using Edward because of his ability to get that home run a little bit more. We also looked at, of course, Barbara is probably the worst overall player in the game, but of course at level 9, not beneficial. And then finally we looked at Jordan, 171, 159, right? A little bit more than both of those kind of combined with the addition of the speed. I think he had the edge. So we're going with Joe. So let's take a look at Joe. All right, first at bat here with Joe. Pretty good, 413 with him already, but that Wade coming up inside. You don't want to swing at that, right? You're trying to do it for a video, Joe. This is a science project. All right, so good eye. Good eye, good eye. And another little blooper. You're going to get a lot of these bloopers with low contact, low power guys. So 1 for 1. There we go. Wade coming again. Round 2 for Wade. Da-da-da-da. Pitch comes. And we swing at it. We got a double. Maybe is it a double? Is it a double? No. 2 for 2. Joe is on a roll. Batting 1,000. Great defensive player. They kind of nerfed him and then gave him a boost and then nerfed him again without anybody knowing. But he's 3 for 3. This guy's a machine. All right, Shotaro. Coming up. What you going to do, Joe? You got 1,000. Lay off. Good eye. Don't get overzealous. Swinging right down the pipe and you miss it. Shotaro can be challenging at times. 4 for 4. Wait a minute. That's Mark. He guns him out. 4 for 4 wasted. 3 for 4. This is a 5th at bat. Frickin' Mark. Not what you want to see. And, all right, 3 for 5. Mei Ling coming in. That's a damn shame, man. Balances it all out. Everything balances out. Swing and a strike and a miss. Okay. Again, this is the 6th at bat. And it's down the line. Uh-oh. There's that pesky Mark again. Hey, you got it. 4 for 6. All right, batting 666 is not bad. 7th at bat. Already pretty good. Already got 4 hits. So might be worth it. And nope. We are 4 for 7. And we got a Maria. Okay, I like facing Maria. Usually pretty easy for me. But 4 for 7. Let's go 5 for 8. Come and get it. And nope. 4 for 8. Back to 500. 2 more to go. And up 4 for 9. All right, so we've kind of gone down a little bit here. Last one, 10th at bat. And get down. Uh-oh. 5 for 10. Okay. All right, both Hanzo and Joe are at 5 for 10 as leadoff batters. Not too bad. All right, so next we have Clemens for the Epics. And 175 contact, 159 power, 184 speed. If you look at the Epics, there really isn't anyone at all in comparison to that, because it's usually heavy contact and good speed with low power. Besides a pitcher, right? There's no one else with that inability for low contact and low power, right? Leo is good, solid, contact. Tyler, right? Pretty solid hitter in general. Murray, Chris, yeah. So Clemens is the odds-on favorite without really any debate. So we're going to take a look at Clemens and his leadoff ability now. Okay, so here we go. Clemens' first at-bat as a leadoff. 390, not a great average. I don't use him as much, but it's getting more. Getting more use lately with the extra outfield arm. But again, just see, would he be effective in that leadoff spot? Even if it's you bat 500 with the leadoff batter, get him on base somehow. Sets it up pretty nicely and gets the weaker batter out of the way a little faster, especially if you can get him on half the time. But a good at bat here. And we got a little floater. Clemens to Clemens action. We got 1 for 1. Again, good job. Changing the lineup over. All right, Maria, this is an advantage me, we would think, but we never know. And as you can see, guys, it's obvious. Manual batting does help most of the time. So, this is another variable that I forgot to mention, 15 minutes ago. Got to use manual batting to get that extra surface area and a little bit more contact on the ball. Up the middle, we're 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Again, solid contact. And, all right, got a Michelle. Okay. Someone bringing out the common Michelle. All right, pulling it down the line. Is it going to drop in? 3 for 3. Clemens is a machine. Again, with, common, rare, and epic, the epics and the legendaries are going to have more advantage typically, just probably in the coding if I had to guess. All right, Riley. Not a good fan of Riley. Bot, real player, not great. So, yeah, we got a home run. 4 for 4 for Clemens. All right, already almost worth it. Inside, outside. Okay, J-O. All right, Clemens might be a person to put right there in the top spot. Again, the first player is like less nerfed, especially if you're losing. You might have a good opportunity to get on base with these worse hitters. All right, we got 5 for 5. It's down the line. Oh, man, Clemens. Wow, okay. All right, that was weird. All right, but we're in it. 5 for 5. Clemens is on fire, everybody. 6 for 6. He's on a 6-game hitting streak. And again, you don't have to believe me or not. It's, there's no reason to make this video like this if it wasn't 10 straight games at 10 leadoff. But we're 6 for 6. Riley again. And 7 for 7. Uh-oh. He's already at 700 no matter what he's doing. Anyway, Shitaro. We're losing, so we might have a good opportunity to get on base here. Can we go 8 for 8? Nah, that's swing and a miss on a strike. That's unfortunate. But 7 for 7. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get a drop. Nah, 7 for 8. It finally ruined it. Finally ruined it. All right, 2 more to go. What a fun achievement here. Clemens might be the low-end secret. And up the middle, he's 8 for 9. Holy, small sample size, but still. Last at bat. Can he go 900? Let's see. Uh-oh. Nope. Oh, it's an error. That doesn't count. It's okay. 8 for 10 with an error. So far, Hanzo at the common, 500 Joe, rare, 500 Clemens, out of nowhere, 800. Small sample size, I know, but still kind of good data. All right, last one, Dexter. Okay, and lastly, we got Dexter, 159, speed tool 3. Again, could be relevant in the sense of just getting on base of a regular defensive play. But again, looking overall, the legendaries, obviously minus pitchers. And the next closest would have been Ryan at 175, 165. Just straight up contact and power. But of course, Dexter, 159, 159 is the first things we're looking at. So speed doesn't really come into play when it's Ryan, even though Ryan sucks, in my opinion. But that's not what we're looking at. So let's take a look at Dexter. Okay, so we got Dexter, the last one up here, legendary player. Not a great hitter, as mentioned before, but hey, science. All right, swings through that one. 0-1 counts. And piped it. And it's an error. Does not count as a hit. But if this was on base percentage, which again, a good leadoff batter is going to get on base, it'd be 1 for 1, but we're counting hits. So 0 for 1 on the hits. But again, just get on base any way you can. 0 for 2. Batting average. Okay, so Dexter not cutting it out just yet. Got to find that first hit. And we're going golfing. Gets it past the speedy Gina. Remember, they nerfed her defense a little bit. So 1 for 3. Fourth at bat coming up. 1 for 3. Again, they've been on base twice, but again, counting batting average. Golfing again. 2 for 4. Gets it back up to 500. 6 more to go. Another pesky Riley pitcher here. 2 for 4. And 2 for 5. Not great. Chasing a little bit out there. Fernandez. Yeah, 330 batting average. Not great. But 2 for 5. All right. Waiting around. 2 for 6. It's kind of where I'm at right now. At 330. Got to make it happen. Last 4 at bats here. 2 for 6 batting average. And 3 for 7. Okay. Headed back in the right direction. Tick tock, tick tock. 3 for 7. 8th at bat. Inside layoff. Don't want any of that. Oh, what am I doing? Pull the trigger. Or is that a fireball? Possibly. 3 for 7. Here we go. And down the line. 4 for 8. Back to 500. Okay. Wade. I like hitting against Wade. Here we go. Get 1 out of the last 2 here. And that's a ball. Inside, okay. EG. Not really that nerfed. Last at bat. 4 for 9. And swinging at a ball. Don't do that. There's a fireball there. Down 0-2 against Mueller. 4 out of 9. And he strikes out. That's my fault. There you have it. The final results. Hanzo and Joe, 5 for 10, 500 batting average. Clemens, 8 for 10 with 800. Again, on base, 900. Dexter, 4 for 10, 500 on base percentage. But hey, bad players, maybe putting them leadoff might actually help. And, with that being said, it's up to you guys. Give it a little try. Try it out. Thank you for watching another Lefties 2 broadcast. See you next time.